Morning is a call to remembrance. The word remember introduces the command to honor the Sabbath and suggests that there was a Sabbath dating back to creation itself. Simply stated, you can't remember what has not happened in the past. Think about that. Genesis 2:2, and on the seventh day God ended his work and he rested on the seventh day from all his work. The fact is, from the beginning of the world to the resurrection of Jesus Christ, God appointed the seventh day of the week to be the weekly Sabbath and the first day of the week ever since Genesis 1:1. It's not a new idea. It didn't start in Exodus 20. It started immediately with creation. It's God's confession that man is prone to forget him. God knows that man is prone to forget his love, to forget his mercy, to forget his goodness very quickly. Look at humanity's record of how quickly we forget the goodness of God. God delivered the children of Israel from Egypt's bondage through 10 plagues that crushed Egypt. God turned the river Nile into blood. That was a fantastic miracle. And then came the frogs, and then lice, and then flies, and then the cattle died in the field. And then the people of Egypt were covered with boils. Then hail fell from heaven and destroyed all of the Egyptian crops. And locusts came and ate what was left of the crops. Then the whole of the nation was covered with long-term darkness. Then God says, the house that does not have blood over the door, there will be the death of the firstborn child in every house without blood on the doorpost. God parted the Red Sea, and all of Israel walked across on dry ground. That was an enormous miracle. Immediately, Pharaoh followed in, and God drowned every person in that army. God turned that army into fish food in minutes. God rained bread from heaven called manna. He made the waters sweet at Merah, the cloud by day to keep them cool in the desert, the fire by night to keep them warm in the desert. You would think the children of Israel would have remembered the goodness of God for 40 years, but they forgot the goodness of God in 50 days that it took to reach Sinai from where they received God's deliverance. The question is, have you forgotten God? Have you forgotten God? Have those of you watching television, have you forgotten the goodness of God to you? When the storms of life destroy your peace, when your hopes have been cruelly shattered, when you are flooded by fear and uncertainty, stop and count the blessings of God. Stop and count the goodness of God until the storm passes by and the sunshine of God's love shatters the darkness. You want to get over the blues? Look up, pray up, pack up. We're going up. Hallelujah.